Rick is sitting in a $6 chair.
This is what happened to the other chair? I know there was a nicer chair in
There
here.
was, yeah, you brought a very nice chair here, and I removed it from this room.
Where did it go?
It's downstairs, I think. Perhaps.
It probably won't fit through the door anymore.
No, I need to rearrange. You know how I...
You know what's funny? I walked in and I said, Brendan's been up to some stuff.
Yeah.
In the interim since I've seen him.
Well, you know, when the furniture is all in one place, that's when the bad thoughts come.
Right.
So you need to shift things around to really shake loose.
As I was trying to leave the room, I don't even know if I know how you were able to move it because everything's such a tight fit in here. I don't think I understand how you were able to rearrange shit.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it took a lot of like I would have to move the bed 1 foot, and then I would have to move the dresser 1 foot. And there was a lot of painting myself into corners, a lot of climbing. I mean, look, I'm a little man.
It's like a tight parallel parking job where you just have to you do like a 90-point turn. You just inch the car.
Yeah, exactly. You ever play Traffic Jam?
No.
It's like a puzzle game where you have to move the cars.
Yeah, they sold that shit at like Zany Brainy.
Yeah. Like a plastic, like one of those bullshit things your grandparents get to keep at their house in case you like it.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
This game is good for you.
It's better than PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you were one of those cars. How trapped you'd feel.
It's like, number one, it doesn't even make sense that the road... There's cars going in every direction. This is fucking retarded.
What is this, India? Yeah, what do they call that game in India? Road? Got him! So speaking of racism, I was just watching Apocalypto.
So good.
It's on Prime. Damn, yeah, I have a couple questions. I've never seen it before. I'm only like halfway, but... One, where are all the aliens? I thought that there'd be aliens. Number two, don't they realize they're all the same color?
Brendan,
they're on the same team.
That's how bad things were back then. It really is. They didn't have no other colors to discriminate against. They had to discriminate against themselves.
Yeah. They had to paint themselves different colors so that they knew to be racist. They're like, oh, those guys have the jaw on the side of their arm.
Yeah.
So they're like, there are black people. And,
Right.
And over here, they have a bone through their chin.
Right.
And they're the Asians. They had it all worked out. They had never met any of these groups.
Right. So
they're like, something in my gut tells me that this motherfucker over here is Chinese.
It's so funny that they were basically like doing phrenology. Like you can tell the inferior races by the bones, but they were adding bones. They were electing to have the bones.
Yeah, they spent like an hour carefully tapping bumps into the skull, and then they're like, "Look at this shit." Yeah, this guy's a mess. Tie him to a tree.
You go to have a bone put in your nose, and it's like a procedure, and then the minute that the guy's done, he cuts your head off.
It's like a 12-hour surgery.
Yep. That was honest. They were modern day Dolezals, dude. They were just picking and choosing what races they wanted to be.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was nude. Really? There's a bunch of SJWs in there.
A bunch of goddamn SJWs.
Fucking, they seemed polyamorous, perhaps. I'm not sure.
I think so.
I don't think so, actually.
I don't think anybody was keeping score, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. I empathize with the guy they made eat balls.
Oh, it sucks.
I was like, oh, he's just trying to come, and they're all razzing him. God damn it. If I spent my last day of my life getting razzed for my shitty cum, I'd be furious.
You wouldn't have lasted in the...
No, I would have been like the little midget with no legs who's like on someone's backpack.
Yeah.
In like the big city. I'd be the little guy on a scooter stealing one mango and then like going back into the sewers. Yeah, really, you can't be... Here's the thing. If I went back 200 years, I guess I'd be an average sized man, so it would be okay.
You know,
but
people, is that true?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like I feel like there's got to be something skewing that data, right? There's no way people were.
Here's the thing. I probably would not be average. I would be a below average, reasonably normal man.
You'd be like 5'7".
Yeah.
The equivalent.
I would prorate at 5'7".
Right.
Which is good for me. I'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Oh, 5'7's awesome.
Yeah. If you gave me a gun and put me in a room with someone with a mask over their head in a chair, and you said, we will not tell you who that is, but if you kill them, you will be 5'7", I would not even have listened to all the instructions. I would have like, what? Am I big?
No, I would imagine that the 5'7" is just a nice surprise. You were just all you heard was, if you kill that man, we
And I'm
won't
like-
tell you who it is, and you're like, nice.
Well, this seems like a solid deal to me. I'm not finished. Oh, sorry. Oh, and then I shoot him, and then I go to shoot myself, and I'm like, I thought there'd be two. God damn it. Yeah. Who would you have been in the Mayan times? I definitely would have been a guy whose head rolls down the damn steps.
I feel like I wouldn't have been the guy. I feel like I might be the guy telling people. I don't know if I'd be cutting heads off, but I'd be the guy like gassing people up. Just like, yeah,
yeah.
you got to cut the heads off.
Yeah. You'd be the guy going out and doing a tight five to get the crowd hot.
Yeah. Oh, do I want to? I don't know.
Yeah,
if-
you'd be the MC of the pyramid.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Like, I would cut a head off, but I kind of got bored of it. I used to cut heads off.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just,
used
like,
to.
done
I
with
did it really well too, and
Yeah.
I'd get the thing I was thinking about is like he cuts everyone's heart. He like cuts their chest, pulls out their beating heart while they're still alive. And both times I saw him do it, he did it flawlessly. But I want to
So
see
good.
I want to see the first like 25 times he did that. 'Cause this has got to be like time a million. There had to be so many where he like just completely misses it. He just fucking whiffs it. And even the dying guys, he's like, it's over here. No, man, don't get discouraged. You can do it.
You want to see it? He fucks up. He just like he caves in a dude's chest. He can't. He pulls out a lung. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm working on fucking new stuff.
He's bombing.
Yeah, it's just
Doom the light. The light is the sun. Honestly, if you gave me the choice between living that life or ever doing an open mic again, it'd be tough.
I mean, my big problem back then is I'm not a fan of the titty trends that were going on back then.
Yeah, that's true. You know, there were like 2 or 3 women with hot tits in that movie.
But I just something about.
Yeah, overall, I mean,
I think tits have really gotten better over. I think that we've done something has happened. I don't know what you
I
can
think
link
it's
it to.
bra technology. Because I mean, like you look at old Playboy and the tits are shaped different.
People talk about missing 80s tits. I don't miss 80s tits.
I mean, I don't miss. I love tits how they are now.
Yeah. I like tits just the way they are.
Yeah,
I would
tits
never-
never change.
I'm not looking for the good old days of tits. I'm
No,
not,
no.
I'm not a MAGA guy for tits.
Yeah, you remember in the 40s, tits? No, nobody
way.
says that.
No.
No one wants your damn gammies tits. Get those out of here.
I like tits now. I think I like fake tits. I like small tits or I like fake tits.
It's been a while since I've like clocked fake tits, so I think that means either they're getting better or we've moved on to asses.
They're getting better. I think the way the telltale is that scar. Well, there's two. We've talked about this. There's two kinds. There's the under the breast scar, or there's the thing where they're like, did they unscrew your nipple and then like paste it back on with drywall?
Yeah, they like Frankensteined it.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on? I just don't think that that's right.
Yeah. In my opinion, like, yeah, the nipple thing, it looks like they popped your tit like a pimple. Like, they just poked a needle in it and then squeezed. They're like, oh, good, we got all that disgusting natural titty meat out of there. Now we can inject you with the sour cream gun from Taco Bell. Plug that shit up. There you go. Beautiful. Mwah. Get out there, sister.
I would love sour cream titties, dude.
Yeah.
I would love titties that were just like a condiment bar.
Yeah, just like, you know, you got all your fixins there. You got your shredded cheese, you got your bacon bits.
You got to bring nachos to the titties, dude.
Yeah. People like, it's like a thing, right? People do like whipped cream sex, like you put whipped cream on.
Yeah.
How about queso? Let's spice this up.
I do remember I had a phase. I don't know if I should tell this story at all.
The girl's like, "Oh, do you want to try something different?" I'm just chopping jalapenos.
Well, no, I did legitimately pose, like, because there was a time in my life where I was like eating food out of a girl's we were just trying. I was like eating things out of her pussy. I was like licking whipped cream off of her ass. But I'm not a big fan of sweet things. And we never did.
You don't have a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth, but I did float it. Like one day we were talking, and I was like, "Hey, you know the thing that we do with your ass, like where I like eat stuff out of it?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you think ranch would be good?"
Oh my god!
I'm not kidding.
Oh god!
She goes,
You want to eat ranch dressing?
I love ranch.
Dude, that is the most. That is like the most Maryland sex act. Is eating ranch.
I was at the point I'd been acclimated to like licking like food out of her pussy and her ass, but I don't like candy and chocolate and whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream in my mouth.
Honestly, like, here's the thing. Either one of those sounds insane to me, but I feel like putting food in the pussy could be dangerous. I mean, at least the ass, it's like full circle of life.
We shouldn't have been doing it.
Hey, babe, how about I take you back to my place and shove some mozzarella sticks up your pussy?
No, I don't even want to tell more of this story.
You gotta tell me what foods.
It was
like a chicken wing.
No, it was like a no. It was a Twix bar.
A Twix bar.
Oh, God.
Hey, baby,
God.
You're just seductively sucking on a Slim Jim.
I ate a Twix bar out of her. Here's the problem with that is when you go to bite it, oh man, the rest of the Twix bar gets lost. She's fishing for the rest of the Twix bar.
I would imagine. Yeah.
It was such a stupid idea.
This doesn't seem like something you should do with any kind of melty food.
Yes. We quickly found out. It was fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, you turned the damn pussy into like one of those puzzle boxes from YouTube. You're like, all right, if I twist it this way, does it come out? How do I get the screw?
I can hear it shaking in there. I know that
it's just building a ship in the pussy.
The Twix bar is like it's blocking her ovaries.
She just I mean, this is how you give a woman sepsis. Well, we got bored of food and I started just shoving loose change up there, and
Jesus Christ, it was so stupid. Yeah, I was a young man. I have not done anything like that in a long time. I just used to get very experimental with the pussy.
Yeah, Nick has not wadded up pepperoni and thumbed it into a pussy in well over 3 years. So don't you even try to cancel him for this.
No.
Yeah, I've not done anything like that.
Look, man, I really like getting down there with my mouth. I'm a very oral kind of guy when it comes to that kind of stuff.
The pussy, the ass, you like it all.
Yeah. And girl, let me tell you, ass eating is really here to stay. It really is.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, you can do it for both of us. I don't.
That's what I'm gonna tell.
No, not on a specific. You go out in the world and you eat twice as many asses.
I know. I'm putting all my boys on my back.
Okay.
Just eating the ass for like 2 hours.
Yeah. just live stream it to us. So I can be like, I'm sitting here writing a letter with like a quill, and then I look at my screen and it's you eating ass, and I'm like, good. And then I keep just dipping the ink. Oh, what am I doing this evening? Well, I've decided to write my own constitution. I'm going to bring it to Washington and see what they think.
I think that's good.
Just knocking on like the front gate of the White House.
Excuse me,
I have some new laws.
I've written something.
Excuse me, I've been working on some new material. Can I test it out on you, Mr. Trump? I do it like while they're doing like the front lawn press conference.
Yeah.
Everyone's there in masks, like trying to get called on. I'm just like, hey, yo, you want to read some shit?
This isn't a question. It's more of a manifesto.
Two-part question. When will you free the Unabomber? And how will you make it up to him?
They should double.
I'll take my question off air.
Thanksgiving, they should pardon the turkey, and then the camera just like pans over to reveal the Unabomber. Like Trump should just pardon the turkey and the Unabomber at Thanksgiving.
Didn't Trump just like not pardon the turkey?
Oh, did he? Dude, how do you even fucking keep up?
I may have made that up.
No,
but,
I think
like,
I wouldn't
it sounds
be shocked.
real. Yeah. Turkey's no good.
I don't like him too much.
A lot of people have been saying the turkey doesn't deserve to be pardoned.
I know, I'm hungry. That's his whole thing. He's like, the turkey looks good. He used up all his pardons. Like Paul Manafort got the turkey's pardon. The turkey got sent to Rikers.
The turkey is just in solitary. Yeah, I mean that's the secret is you gotta like all right, here's a screenplay pitch. A guy has committed a grave crime and he figures that if he needs to somehow break his way into the White House and climb inside the turkey before it gets pardoned. So then, you know, it turns into like an Ace Ventura thing, like he falls nude out of the turkey, everyone's upset. But he gets pardoned. Or maybe that doesn't work, and then he tries to he goes with the turkey atop a cliff on a blood moon and slits his throat and tries to merge their souls.
He gets stuck into the turkey?
Yeah. Or no, he's trying to transport his spirit into the turkey.
Right, so he's in the turkey's body.
He hopes.
He hopes.
To the audience, it's unclear for the rest of the film.
Right. Oh, that's
but
interesting.
But the turkey does display some mannerisms.
Right.
Like remember earlier in the film when we saw that he loved mints?
Right.
And a reporter drops a mint and the turkey goes for it?
Yeah.
It's like, is that him?
Is that him in there?
Mm-hmm. Folks, if you're listening and your name is Steven Spielberg,
that's a good movie.
Shoot us an email.
Yeah.
Well, you and I are going to shoot
His
it.
only note is like, he's like, I love the soul transfer. I love the eating the mints off the ground. Does it have to be a turkey?
What if it was a child?
What if it was a naked child? You know, imagine that. I mean, really think about that. The president pardoning a naked child. It's very powerful.
Man, so Apocalypto earlier. I was just imagining like if it was shot today. How, not even just like what would the response be to the story, but like how would they have handled that on set of just like women with their titties out and like I noticed it was only children. There were no like teen boy extras hanging around the loose titties. Well, I bet they tried that. Like I bet they did a couple days of shooting like that where they're just like 14-year-old boys and they just got too many shots of them gawking at titties while someone gets their head bashed in with a rock.
All the boys.
Mel just watching the dailies, and he's like, freeze that there. God damn it, they're high-fiving.
All the loincloths are sticking straight out. You can just see all the fucking boners in the background.
Yeah.
Well, I think the crew, if I'm not mistaken, the crew for Apocalypto, he completely employed people. I want to say like 90% of the crew was like native to where they were shooting. Mm-hmm. So like... Yeah, that's fucking good. That's good, dude.
Yeah.
He brought jobs.
See, folks?
He's great. Mm-hmm. What did he do?
Honestly, I forget what he did. I think we should just move on.
Let me tell you something. The worst thing that I can...
Imagine Mel Gibson within a turkey.
Right?
Now, can you find it in your heart to forgive him?
To forgive Mel Gibson? All I remember is that I know that for sure that he told his wife that he deserved to be blown, and... We don't know the whole story. We just... I deserve to be blown. That's not honestly, a big ask.
Like by the time you're there, like things have gone off track in your marriage.
I deserve.
Look, I've been a good provider.
I'm pretty sure the sentence that preceded I deserve to be blown was I directed Apocalypto.
Bitch, have you seen Passion of the Christ? Did you see Jesus on the cross? That's how I feel
when you don't blow me. You know what? That's really funny to think about that he made the film.
He made the whole film because he's like, this will show that bitch.
just the two faces of the guy who made the film about like the selflessness of Christ's sacrifice.
just cut to him drunk driving home like on speakerphone,
just slamming down a wad of good boy points in front of his wife. Oh fuck.
What race is his wife? I'm imagining he's married to like a Mexican woman, so like all of this is just pandering to like her mother. He's like, see, it's your people.
That's a great question. I want like, are they still together? I'm gonna look this up.
I mean, at this point, he can't fuck, right? Like he just whips himself on a cold tile floor.
Yeah. Oh, she looks like a goth, dude.
Really?
Yes, she looks fucking
yes,
weird.
Mel. Fuck yes.
Literally, like,
what a great man,
dude. How the fuck is this his wife? Look at this. Look at her. She looks like fucking Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice.
What the fuck?
Right? Like, and then they go like, here, let's go back one. Like, look at her fucking bangs, dude.
Damn. He married fucking he married Jesse's girlfriend from Breaking Bad.
She is styling herself like a middle schooler.
I mean, the crazy thing is she's the only woman who looks like that who likes Mel Gibson. And that's even debatable if she does.
Dude, I'm going to reverse that, actually. I think that all women who look like that like Mel Gibson, and they won't admit it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's secretly. They have to posture, right? But we know that they're stirring in their ovaries every time they see what a goddamn. He's fucking Braveheart.
Every night when they go home and they watch Dragged Across Concrete.
Well, he has to get them out of that neighborhood. He's protecting them.
Mm-hmm. My dad, he texted me, like my dad and I, we've been doing this thing where he'll on like Zoom calls with the family or whatever, he'll be like, now I don't listen to your podcast. I really don't. But I was listening to it, and then he'll respond, and I'm like, Dad, you listen to it. Like, it's okay. I don't care anymore. But, like, you obviously listen to it a lot. And he's like, look, I never listened to your podcast, but Apocalypto's on Amazon Prime, and I wanted you to know. I'm like, all right, well. Look, I mean, Apocalypto's out of the Disney vault. I'm happy about it.
Yeah. Do they own it? Is it a...
Well, I looked it up because I was like, why is it not streaming anywhere? I looked it up and, like, I forget what it was, like Buena Vista Entertainment, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the parent company that owned the movie went out of business. Their catalog got bought up by Disney, and then Disney must have been like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know, because, like, around that time was right when Mel did a little oopsie.
Yeah, well, dude, it got like it hurt Apocalypto's box office numbers. I'm pretty sure because it happened right before it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny to imagine like Disney. It's basically like Disney bid on like a Storage Wars thing, and then they open it and they're like,
fuck.
All right, put that in the vault with Aladdin 2. But it's out of the vault. So I told my dad to watch Dragged Across Concrete, and I am very excited for his take.
Dude, I want my dad to... My dad won't watch it because he's like... He thinks the movies with Mel Gibson... My dad thinks that like if a movie goes straight to video, that it's bad. And it's like, that's where movies go now. Mm-hmm. That's where movies go. They go straight to fucking streaming.
Yeah. If it's not Marvel or Star Wars, it is on your computer.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want my dad to watch Dragged Across Concrete. I've been thinking about that movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
What happened to men?
Dude, what happened to men?
What happened? Look, many movies are about that, in essence.
Yeah.
This movie said it.
Yeah, that woman... Mm-hmm. I mean, I love that the woman gets punished for leaving to go to work instead of taking care of her baby. Like the immediate consequences of her actions are that she gets her fucking head like
she gets exploded,
and she really doesn't want to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she shouldn't be there.
It's very much like a Jordan Peterson essay, the movie, where he like lays it all out and he's like, And he like lays out the whole scene, and then you're like, are you saying that women shouldn't work and should stay home? It's like, well, that's a hell of a thing to say.
That's a hell of a thing. No,
how could you come to that conclusion?
All I'm doing is pointing out a correlation between being at work and getting shot in the fucking face.
Is he dead yet? I haven't heard anything about him since he like went into a coma on purpose.
That's right. He's a vegetable or something. He's like lost like brain function.
Yeah, didn't he like he's on some like Steve Jobs shit where he's just like, actually, I don't need medicine. Instead, I'm just be asleep forever.
I'm just eating red meat. I'm eating uncooked red meat.
Yeah. I'm eating red meat, the thing famously no one should eat. The thing that's bad for the world and your body.
You know, he's always like pointing to like cartoons as like an allegory for like. I would love to imagine him playing like the.
Imagine Peter and the Wolf. I'm the wolf.
I'm the wolf. Where he plays that fucking like Looney Tunes cartoon of like the big and the little dog just eating, and he just freezes it where they're eating a raw steak. He's like, all right. Now that's okay to do.
Everyone's like, as a metaphor for, and he's just eating hamburger. He's eating like a package of raw hamburger.
He just pulls hamburger out of his desk.
And this is where I get my ideas. Look at the hole I've made in this hamburger. It looks like a woman's vagina. A terrible thing. Just a terrible thing to see. Do you think Jordan Peele, like, I know he has kids, but do you think he like fucks?
I feel like that guy's horny. I feel like he's horny in a very buttoned down kind of way. Does that make sense?
I guess, but like, I don't know. I feel like he might be like, he has like kind of the traits of like a cult leader, but like his entire ethos is designed to not get pussy, which is like the opposite of what cults do.
Well, he does love drugs. I don't know. I feel like my man gets pussy. I just feel like
Look, as much as he's a fucking idiot, unfortunately, he is on the Coward Hour Mount Rushmore with all of our bad heroes. We have Trump, the Joker, Jordan Peterson.
I feel like he fucks, but I feel like he acts like it's a cross to bear. Like I feel like he really plays up how dark it is.
Yeah.
And his wife just kind of is like, oh, okay, I know, honey. This is
you need to say you need to do your little protest. Okay.
It's a burden. I understand. You hate being, the chains of the desires of the corporeal form. I get it. I know, but.
If you could just shut off Masterpiece Theater for just a moment.
Please just come in my pussy as quick as you can.
If you could please stop listening to a sonata. And
while you fuck, dude. Well, I feel like I've told this story before. I knew a guy. I knew both of them, but the girl who did this, who told me after they broke up, and she was like, yeah, he would put on like leftist podcasts and like eat me out while listening to that. He would like put his headphones in and listen to like fucking Chapo Trap House while he ate her pussy.
Oh my God.
I mean, that guy, it's like, that's a rapist. That's for sure like a dangerous fella.
He's like, I need to remind myself at all times to be good. That's like the getting pussy equivalent of like when you're a werewolf and you're like, do not open the door no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what kind of
chaining
sound.
myself to this rock until the sun comes back up. Do not let me lose control again. Yeah, that dude has definitely like gotten pussy Godfather 2 style. Where you just wake up and someone has a lot of control over you.
I feel like anybody who puts organizer in their Instagram or Twitter bio is a rapist. Like,
just straight up.
Irrefutably should be on a list.
Yeah.
Any dude, it's dudes who say that the organizers, and dudes who are constantly posting the meals that they're making on Instagram. Like when every other post is basically just like fucking food porn, it's like I don't know. I can't look again, much like Jordan Peterson, I can't link past the correlation, but I just feel it to be true.
It feels true.
It feels true.
Yeah, any dude with pronouns in the bio. Yo, so I'm I'm trying to go back to school, and I've been doing orientation, so I'm like getting emails from a counselor, and I'm forgetting, like, I'm so used to things irritating me in comedy that when I see them in academia where they belong, I like forget for a second that it's okay. Like this counselor, she emails me, and in her like footnote it says like she, her, hers. And at first I'm like, oh, here we go. And then I'm like, oh no, this is the only place where we should do that. Like,
yeah, it's fine.
Like in education.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, so she's not doing bits? Oh, okay. Oh, she's just a good person. Huh. Well.
You know what? Look, man, while you're in a safe space to do it, why don't you try on a they, them? Why don't you just experiment with the they, them a little bit while you're, just start tagging your emails, they, them.
Just see what happens?
Sincerely, they, them, this.
Just see if they curve my grade.
Yeah. Just see if it helps you just a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna be he, him, or no. Actually, I've thought about it. If they make me put those in my like if they make you put that in your email signature, I'm gonna type abstain. Look, I will call anybody by whatever pronouns they want. I will be very polite, but I am not participating.
It must be such a strange world for some. I feel like I really empathize with the guy who's just like, man, back in my day, we only called people them when they were fat as shit. We were trying to roast them. We only referred to somebody as two people when they were a huge piece of shit. I'm sure that guy's out there just struggling.
Oh man, we take a week off, we come back extra hot.
I know. Look,
who gives a shit?
This is what people. Brendan,
this is what
I think. Let me just say.
I think the damage is done.
I think we're providing an essential service. I think that we're essential workers, pretty much.
In many ways, we are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anybody who wants to Venmo me hazard pay. It's really nice to do this. I just recorded an episode of Reasonable Beef. And it's very nice
like
to
taking the weight off the bat.
Oh
right?
my dude, it's like when Piccolo fucking throws the armor off in DBZ. I'm like, now I'm ready. I'm ready to fly into the air and just scream slurs at Frieza.
Yeah, Goku never tried that. It probably would have gone way better.
Oh, fuck.
You know, because as we know from a certain friend of ours' famous YouTube compilation, there are some slurs you could say to Cell.
When Cell, well, that's what people don't know, that when Cell is shooting that, and it looks like an energy beam, but he's really screaming the N-word and they were censoring it. Mm-hmm. They were just like, they were drawing a white bar over the word.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ever yell the N-word so loud that people can see the letters?
The letters come out of your mouth. Yeah, do you ever yell the N-word so loud that it demolishes a building?
Yeah. Sometimes I go out into a field and I yell it, and a guy with a telescope a mile away just sees it. I'm like, fuck, I drove for an hour.
Do you ever call somebody the N-word so hard that they fly into the air and turn into a twinkle in the distance, like Team Rocket?
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing that to Lemaire? Mm-hmm.
I just poke a battle Lemaire. So me and Lemaire, if you don't know, Lemaire and I had a podcast called Coward Hour in Philadelphia. That was very bad. I did a bad job on it. And then I moved to Hollywood, and now Nick is the host of a different podcast with the same name.
Right.
Lemaire was not replaced. But Lemaire and I tried to do an episode, and boy, did it not work, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, He said he really likes the show despite the very excessive black voice that we do every episode.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Lemaire does black voice all the time.
Damn, checkmate. Yeah, Lemaire is constantly wearing blackface. Which is what I call it when he eats so many chips, his lips turn bright red from the salt.
I know that. Oh, this is so mean. I know I say this a lot, but I love Lemaire's face.
I want to have him back on. We're gonna try again when we can get the Wi-Fi working, because what we did like a half hour and it was really funny.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. But yeah, I would love to just like yell slurs back and forth with him as a Pokemon battle, and like like I yell it and his like HP goes down.
What sucks is when he loses, you get to capture him. He goes into your Pokeball.
Oh god.
It's such a high stakes game for Lemaire.
Yeah. Speaking of Pokemon, can I pitch my game?
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. So I have been brainstorming a reverse dating simulator.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a visual novel where every woman in town starts off wanting to fuck you, and you have to slowly lose heart ranking with each one of them so that you can go game with your boys. I will learn to code to do this. I feel so passionate about this idea. And sometimes you'll have to fuck, and it's like a Pokemon battle where you have to like use moves to fuck poorly enough that you like her cum meter goes all the way down to 0.
You have to like hit your shin on the dresser.
You have to like say the wrong dirty talk. Your finishing move is just go soft. And that's like self-destruct.
Yeah. I feel like we should be like character. Like, I don't know if we should be the characters if we're like coaching the main character.
That's
like,
what I was thinking is like, it's like South Park where you play as like the third Mike on Coward Hour.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
You're the new third Mike who moves to town. And but then there's also like missions where you go on the podcast and we set you up, and then you select a dialogue of what to say. Depending on what you pick, it can affect your heart ranking with women across the whole town because they all listen. So maybe you'll say something problematic and you'll lose some of the good girls, but then you'll have some like e-girls who like your heart ranking goes up.
You'll have some
like,
Mrs.
Fuck!
Gibsons, dude.
Yeah.
You'll have some Mel Gibson wife types.
Yeah, some Mel Gibson wife types. My other idea is that there's going to be stars like GTA that show how Me Too'd you are. So if you get too Me Too'd, you have to hide.
I love this parallel universe where all the women just listen to our podcast.
Look,
for
man,
no reason.
It's more true than we would have ever thought.
I know.
Let me just check. I had a couple more ideas. Oh, Bay asks, "How's the podcast?" It's a good babe.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the game is called "Please Don't Fuck Me," a reverse dating simulator. Let's see. You have a reputation for having a good dick and laying down solid pipe. You're not sure how this happened. Possibly a mistake. Can you convince every woman in town not to fuck you? Oh, and then there's like power-ups. Like they do a mission with me, and I give them like an espresso drink that stunts your growth. So then they get shorter, and then that makes their heart ranking go down with all the women. Or like they can go on a mission with you, and you give them acid.
Yeah.
And then that's like a mini game where they go off into like a different...
I thought it would be funny if like you have like at the beginning of the game, you and me are both telling them that they like shouldn't fuck and that it's bad. And then like after the first week, I'm like, yeah, I started fucking again. I really like it.
We both started fucking.
Yeah, like they go, I just do to them what I did to Isaac. Like I just make them look bad like in front of women.
Yeah, basically that. Oh, and the way that you get currency in this game is at the end of every... Like, you know how Pokemon trainers give you money if you beat them in battle? Mm-hmm. If you can successfully not fuck them and, like, have them stop fucking you in the middle of sex because you're doing it so badly, you get to steal money out of her purse. Jesus Christ, Brendan. I thought you were going to say they pay you to leave. No, just like they force you to fuck them. You eventually manage to go soft so that they'll leave, and then you steal the money in their purse so they leave. I'm imagining it's like a cross between like a side scroller and also like and like a dating sim. Yeah, that should be its own mini game. Is like having to like steady your hand over. You gotta reach over the girl in her purse. don't even know what you would spend the money on.
No, we make them give it to us.
Yeah, yeah. And there's different like little missions you have to do. Like I was thinking, like the one mission is you're trying to get in the pool so that your dick will shrink, so that you can show girls how small your dick is. Because like some girl asks you for a dick pic, and then our advice is like, dude, you got to get your dick small.
It's got to be teeny as hell, dude.
So you're trying to like get in the public pool, but the hot lifeguard keeps trying to fuck you. So you have to try to like avoid her and manage to get in the pool. If I can learn to code, I feel like
I'm just like, what is the implication to this game? Who do we think we are? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, and you can power up by throwing up hosannas.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to do Hail Marys, hosannas. You got to go to damn confession, dude.
It'd be funny if like I managed to make this and it like it went better than the podcast. Like people are playing it and they're like, "This is a fun game, but I don't understand what all these references are to a podcast
What's
that's
it
not real."
based off of?
Well, I've made one game so far. It sucks, but I am learning to code.
What I saw the gnome game. Was it a gnome or something?
Yeah, yeah. You play as a gnome who hates pornography, and you need to destroy enough of it so that you can get into heaven.
Is it the porn that people have like hid in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like
That's
little
fine.
magazines show up and you shoot them with your gun, and then after 10 magazines, a little thing comes up that says, "You are absolved of all sin. You may now die."
That's a good game.
Yeah.
I really like games where I'm absolved of sin.
Yeah, I mean that's what it means. It's not just in the game; it's in real life.
Right. That's cool, man. Yeah, I would love to like work. I would love to make the Carrot Hour game. I wonder if anybody who listens is into like coding or like indie games, reach out to us. Maybe. It could be super sick.
Yeah. I'm just trying to become some sort of man with free time,
Right.
so that I can create all these retarded projects we constantly think.
Yeah,
up.
dude. It's. I mean, like, it sucks. You're adding a lot more stuff onto your plate though by going back to school.
That's true.
But it'll be worth it. It's good to have a skill.
Yeah. No, I want to be able to like, like if things go truly south for me, I want to be able to like eat food.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Have
tell you.
a family.
Let me tell you. I guess you should have a family. I don't know. It's dicey.
Can go either way.
It really can go either way.
Yeah. Look back at our families.
Yeah, dude. Well, just even the fact that like you don't know. I really worry that like I don't know something that my kid will be bad, but in like a big in a headline making sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the kid at my high school who just killed one of the other kids.
Well, I knew about the kid who killed his family.
Yeah, well, it wasn't his family. It was
What?
it was a different kid's family.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
He broke into like his friend's house and stabbed the whole family except for the sister, who managed to escape, which made everybody spread rumors that the sister had done it.
Oh my God, dude.
And this went on for like weeks. Like just no one did it, and then he eventually confessed to his dad. And then I think like a couple days later, his dad turned him in.
That's something you got to sit with for a minute, dude. Your son confesses to the murder of a family? Mm-hmm. That's fucking tough,
A
dude.
whole damn family?
Do you think, like, I really wonder about this stuff. I really do, like, just have, like, obsessive thoughts about this. Like, if my son was a psychopath, would I stop loving him? Because I actually think that I would.
I think I would. But if my son was, like, a psychopath who killed people... Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd love him anymore.
Because I know like they've interviewed like I think they interviewed like Elliot Roth or some. I saw some interview with the parent of a killer kid where she's like I still love him, he's my son, and it's just like that's some sus shit, lady. You're probably in on it.
I don't know. I mean, now that I think, I mean, I don't know how I would describe my feelings, but I would definitely wish that like he would realize what he had done and like feel remorse, but I don't know what that would bring.
Yeah, you don't know if he's even got that kind of brain.
Yeah, I mean, like Alec Kreider, the kid from my high school, I'm pretty sure in court they were like, do you have any regrets? And he was like, nah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He mic dropped on the nah.
So now I think he's in the same level of prison as the Unabomber.
Damn.
Which now kind of makes me wonder. No, I shouldn't.
You should reach out to Alex.
No. Yeah, be like, hey man, can you pass a note for me? No, I never met this guy.
Oh man, I didn't know if you had like classes with him or something.
No,
that would be so surreal.
They were like 2 years ahead of me.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was one of the two big scandals in my high school. The other one was the kid who he figured out that the vents kind of connected a little bit. Between
you've told this story.
Oh yeah, I have.
Dude, the kid that I knew this kid James who tried to stab his mom to death.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like James because he thought The Dark Knight sucked. So like when I heard that he went to, we bonded in the lunchroom over how much we hated The Dark Knight. And then when I heard that he went to jail for like stabbing his mom to death, I was like, oh, I feel like they were a little. He didn't do it like. She was fine. I missed talking with him at lunch.
How you try to stab
Man, I'm talking about. Yeah, so I thought that maybe there was some funny business there. I don't know. He seemed like a good guy to me.
Yeah. Honestly, is he out? I mean,
I think I should Facebook him. I think he is now. I think he went to like juvie. I don't think he went to like because it was just an attempted, right? He didn't kill her. Yeah, he didn't kill her.
Hey, look, mulligan.
It's a mulligan.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've just been fucking. I've been getting migraine headaches.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, tell me about that.
I don't know. I don't know where they're coming from because I also realized that this started around the same time that I started getting into. Do you know what the commentary community on YouTube is?
No.
So basically, it's these people, and they make videos called "The Rise and Fall of," and then like a YouTuber. So it'll be like the rise and fall of like Ice Poseidon, the rise and fall of like Boogie 958, the rise and fall.
I think I've seen one of these,
dude. I've seen all of them. And I've just been all right. I'll start watching these things at like 9 a.m. and then the next thing I know, it's like 6 o'clock at night. And like I haven't exercised. I haven't left the house. I've just been like, well, I don't even watch the YouTube channels that I'm watching the rise and fall documentaries of. And
you just like watching someone get torn apart,
dude. Yeah, but what's weird is like there's something even more fucked up about the people who make these videos because it seems to be that like the only thing that they consume is YouTube. The only point of reference they have in their videos is like other YouTubers. Like it's this weird Ouroboros of like YouTube culture. And so I'm just like watching this shit that I don't care about that is this person's entire life. And also they're like doxing these people. Like it seems like this weird vicious cycle. And I'm playing Sniper Elite 3 on my Nintendo Switch, which is just if you played that, it's a game all about you're a sniper in Africa in World War II, and every time you shoot somebody, it shows you an X-ray of the bullet making their brain explode. So I'm just like, it's just like I've just got two inputs of just like I'm just like listening to this guy talk about how Onision is a pedophile, and you know Ice Poseidon is like he was an autistic kid who forced himself to be extroverted, and that he started losing followers because he lost sight of why people originally liked his content. And I'm just watching like bullets like rip through a German guy's brain just in like X-ray vision, and I'm just like, God, I wish that was me. And then I get these, and then I get these headaches that move around my head. It feels like I feel like I don't know, dude. Like, have you ever seen like the videos of like when they have to like operate on somebody's brain? So like take that circuit, it's like a pizza cutter, and they just like pop the top of your head off.
Yes.
To get the tumor out. It feels like that's happening to me.
But I think it's crazy that that's how they really do it.
Dude, it looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you can see a line. Don't they don't like. I've never noticed a line of people who have the head popped off. You know, like the scar
I've
line?
never met someone who had their head popped off.
I mean, I feel like it actually happens to a lot more people. Well, I feel like anybody who's had a brain tumor.
Do you think it happened to me? Is that what this line is?
Do you think that they?
I don't know. I have this line, and my parents always told me it was because when I was. Do you see it?
Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah, when I was learning to walk, I fell down on the brick fireplace and bashed my head open, and they didn't bring me to the hospital because they were afraid of getting in trouble. I think. I don't know exactly how it went.
Your parents have made. If anybody was like keeping track of what they were doing at all, you would have been taken away.
Yeah, so I have this deep scar on my forehead. It's been there since I was 1, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe
your parents have they've got such a cavalier attitude about like the bad things that happened to you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like every time you cried, they just like put you in a cupboard until you stopped.
Well, I got my mom
out of sight, out of mind.
I felt kind of proud recently because I was telling them about going back to college, and I was like, yeah, I hope it'll go better than last time. And they'll be like, oh, last time when you didn't try. And I was like, I had a breakdown. And they're like, what do you think that? They're like, oh, breakdown, what does that mean? I'm like, do you not remember me crying in the middle of Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
Which my mom has told me before didn't happen. But I got her to be like, yeah.
Brendan, your parents, it's so funny how your parents are just like, it's like your father denying the reality of the fact that he listens to your podcast. These are some very like, I mean, this is like hiding under the covers so the monster won't get you. That's basically what it is. Your parents are covering their eyes like, if I can't see life, it can't see me.
Look, if I just turn my head, maybe my son is being really successful over there.
He loves it. He's smiling. dude,
just bleeding.
It's so great. I think 25 is the age where you really like your parents try to do the parent thing and just be like, nah, you don't. And you're like, no.
You're right. That is about when they're like, all right, let's
okay.
How about a clean slate?
They realize that you're younger and like stronger than them. She's like, Mom, I will fucking pick you up.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? Is like your dad realized you could kick his ass, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna have to have some tough conversations. Otherwise, I'm not at the head of the table anymore.
Oh no, dude! I knew that I was the head of the family when I caught my dad crying through "We Bought a Zoo." That was when I was like, my Oedipal complex.
Give me the keys. This is my house. I sleep in bed with Mom now. And the dog sleeps in my bed, and you sleep in the dog's bed.
Dude, my dad, it's so funny. My dad is like, I was on the phone with my dad today. He was talking about La La Land made him cry. He goes, I think I must be getting soft in my old age. And I'm like, Dad, we all, like, when The Judge came out, he saw the movie The Judge, and then we all caught him one Sunday morning listening to Bon Iver, sitting at the computer crying. We just like came down into the
dude. You have lost all authority as a dad. They get you listening to fucking my breakup music from high school.
Like it's like early morning on a Sunday. It's like the shoulder blade. Just like come down, like go to the computer.
Just
my
like
dad,
a 55-year-old man.
My dad is just sitting at the computer, like, and quickly wipes his eyes. It's like, hey, son, I was up early. I gotta do yard work. Oh my god. No,
you walk past his room later, and he's just like slitting his wrists to Sufjan.
You're like,
oh. Yeah, and the tanager said, yeah. He's just, oh, well. Bum 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 bum.
No, I fucking I love my dad. I hope my dad never hears that. I hope my dad. I don't think he will. I think he stopped listening. He binged 5 episodes and like called me and was very concerned.
Yeah, I think my dad checks in every like 6 months.
Oh, that's good.
Because he's like, yeah, I listened like a year ago and it was pretty gross.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it again recently. I was like, oh, it's like Stern. These guys are funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's like Stern.
That's what I tell, dude. That is what I tell my family. Like when they ask, I'm like, it's Stern. I'm like, it's like Stern.
Yeah. we have hot babes in here.
One day.
It's the opposite.
It's totally the opposite of Stern. Well, except I really think if there's one thing that I genuinely have modeled after Howard Stern and want to hone, it's I really want to start interviewing some freaks. Because I think that I do think I can.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, all we have is Ari.
Yes.
We bring in Ari once a year, and that's our only outlet for that.
If there's one thing that I like have made a conscious effort to get good at, it is to make people feel so comfortable talking to me, not realizing that I am making fun of them the whole
You
time.
are their enemy.
that I am like leading them into their own demise.
Yeah, you're basically like you're like a wolf who has convinced a rabbit to sit down at the table with him.
Oh, Scorpion and the Frog, Brendan. Classic Scorpion and the Frog.
You're like if the scorpion had a choice. Yeah. You're like if another frog.
I'm like if the scorpion let the frog get all the way across the river and then killed the frog. Which is always how I thought that fable like should have ended. Like, doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make more? I might not be remembering the fable.
No, I mean, I think the point of it is that at a certain point, the scorpion can't help itself. Like, it's not premeditated.
Right, but the frog is still making a mistake by helping the scorpion out because the minute that like the frog isn't useful to the scorpion can act on it. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying don't trust the scorpion. I'm saying if you realize
I have nothing to say about that.
If you realize that your enemy is at a disadvantage, don't accept an olive branch.
The classic fable about empathy. You're like, I did it all wrong.
No, it's not about empathy, I don't think. I just see a flaw.
The system's broken. Dude, it must suck, like, because I'm a twin. So my parents had twins. One of them bashed his head on the fireplace. And then they just had to watch that experiment play out. They're just like, oh, it's fine. It's probably fine. And then they watch just my sister become her and B become me. And they're like, I'm sure it had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they literally had a control group.
Yeah. Then they're like, all right, let's have another son. Maybe he's just boys are bad. We'll try that. And then my brother comes out just like a Chad.
Yeah, they're just like,
Just like a tall athlete.
Yeah, it would be so funny if like that hit on the head like fucked up your pituitary gland. Like that was why. God damn, dude.
Ugh, man, I ran out of gel. They won't give me more.
Oh, they won't give you more T-gel?
No.
It's not essential?
Guess not. I mean,
can you ever get more?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Dude,
I mean,
we got to start going.
I thought it would make my dick work better, and it didn't. So, I mean, that was kind of the whole goal.
That might just be the medicine that you're on, dude. There might not be a way around that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Have you tried taking Blue Chew?
I was gonna get some recently, but I didn't wind up doing it, and
because that way you can just pop it when you like. Sex can literally become the utilitarian, the dream that you want of just like, all right, I'll take my sex pill now. It'll be a brave new world.
Yeah. Well, I have eaten my pill. Would you like to watch me game for the next 20 to 25 minutes until I am hard?
Until I'm ready to have my allotted intercourse for the day?
Until I am ready to have the amount of intercourse I have promised you?
Yeah. You're just getting intercourse rations from the government?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The girl just hands me like stamps, and I'm like, all right. It's like old-timey food stamps where you tear out like bread, milk.
Yeah.
She just tears out like, eat my pussy, and I'm like, that one.
It would be funny if there was a snap card for your dick.
Yeah.
Like if it was
or like with you, it's like the girl rips out bread, and then you eat bread out of her asshole.
Yeah. Look, man, I just...
Yeah.
I don't know what I wanted.
Nick, how was your night? Let's just say we went through a whole WIC check. Her baby's going to be hungry this week.
I just figured, let's spice it up. It felt like it's, what's funny? It seems like a leap now.
Yeah.
But in the moment, it was a stepping stone. It was not this deep water that it sounds like out of context.
Why not hard candy?
Twix is hard. It's got a cookie in there. It does. Yes.
Just why not candy that doesn't melt? A
stick of Fun Dip.
Oh no, I was gonna say a was the candy cane.
I'm not a big fan of mint. I'm really not.
Oh, candy cane gets sharp too.
I also think that would probably sting. I feel like mint would sting her pussy. I mean, I think I think the chocolate already didn't feel very good.
I used this one time. I think it was like Axe or something. My grandma, she would give us like Axe like boxes for Christmas, and they had like this body wash or shampoo with it was a shampoo with like caffeine and menthol in it. And
who was this for? What demographic was this for?
It was Axe or something. I swear.
Just like Axe Noir.
No, you're thinking of Ask body spray. But anyway, I used to I wouldn't buy soap. I would just use shampoo on my whole body.
Right.
So I wound up rubbing this like caffeine menthol soap into my balls. And boy, was that not a treat for me.
I get that with eucalyptus. I'll fuck around with like I got you because sometimes I just look, I run out of body wash and I'm not gonna go to the store.
Yeah.
Even when we're not in a pandemic, I'm not just gonna go buy more body wash. So I'll just rub like my eucalyptus shampoo, like I'll use it on my because I figured it's hair down there, right?
Yeah, it's hair.
You put shampoo in hair, but yeah, something about the eucalyptus, like it stings. Something about like the menthol, because I guess
one time I tried when I was like in like 6th grade. I sprayed Axe on my balls because I thought like I saw the commercial and I was like, you spray it on your body and girls want to fuck you. I bet if I spray it directly on my dick and balls and ass,
someone will just suck my dick.
Yeah, someone like a policewoman will pull me over and suck my dick. But it's just it's alcohol. I just sprayed alcohol all over my balls, and it stung so bad. And this was like in the middle of the night, so I had to like go take a bath. Like,
now why was this in the middle of the night? That's when you get up to your experiments.
Well, yeah, because like I had to sleep with my door open, so I would have to wait really late to jerk off.
Your parents made you keep the door open.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know if they made me by that point, but it was like if I started closing it, they'd like know something was different.
Right, something was happening.
Yeah. But I didn't know to use my hand and everything, so I would just like I'd wait until I thought like their door was open too. I don't know what that was about.
Right.
My whole childhood it was open. Did they never fuck? I have no idea.
Weird.
Very weird.
I remember hearing my parents fuck. That was a spiral every time.
You hear your mom, get the Twix.
No. Oh, fucking Jesus. I remember one time I heard them fuck so loud that I pretended to be sick the next day so that I could stay in bed and read Calvin and Hobbes. Just like console myself.
You need a day off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I definitely didn't get any sleep.
Just eyes
dude, straight up, just like
and then just looking up at like your glow in the dark stars on the ceiling.
Yeah, and then I would try. I remember this so vividly because then I was like, well, I'll turn on the radio so that I won't be scared. But it was when I would listen to HFS, and when you turn on HFS like after midnight, that was when the DJs would play like thrash metal, and that was when thrash metal really scared me. So like I go to turn on the radio, and it's Master of Puppets by Metallica, and I'm just like thinking about fucking ghosts and listening to my parents fuck.
God. Damn,
so bad.
Nick just dropped a barn dog detail. Nice. yeah, I didn't know to like use my hand or whatever, so I would just same thing. I think Isaac and I have also talked about this, where like we would just flip our dicks like up and
into the waistband.
Into the waistband, just kind of like grind it into the floor.
Yeah,
or like the bed or whatever. I did that for like my first 4 years of jacking off.
Oh my god! Did it affect the shape of your dick?
Oh yeah.
No, for sure.
Probably. I mean, it's probably like it's not a perfect cylinder. It's definitely been flattened a bit.
Interesting. That might be good.
Yeah,
you might stretch the side walls out a little bit.
Yeah, I've been complimented on my girth.
That's a great.
But
let
then,
me tell you.
Here's the thing, girth. You never know because it's like, am I girthy or do they just need to say something?
They got to say something.
Yeah, you can't get your dick out and they're just like, okay, let's go ahead and give that the old suckaroo. Yeah. That's been about 45 seconds. I guess I should put it in me and not think about it.
You know that so many dicks, like when girls see them, they're like, all right, I just really hope. Hopefully, there's like a 50-50 chance it'll change once I get it hard. You know? They're really crossing their fingers for that.
Like, oh, it is hard.
Yeah. Oh well, that simply won't do.
They like touch their ear like they have an earpiece. They're like, oh, it is hard.
Yeah.
Oh. Folks, we have a situation.
They turn to camera.
Yeah, they turn to camera.
There's a cryon under them.
Man, I hate it when you ever be fucking and a bitch turn to camera. Bitch be saying shit like, I bet you wonder how I got in this situation.
Motherfucker. It's this new kind of bitch be breaking the fourth wall while she fucking you. It's these new kinds of bitches I can't deal with.
Walking to the club, all the bitches going say by the bell and shit.
Talking about, I'm balls deep in this bitch, and she got the gumption to have an aside.
Bitch, is that a soliloquy?
Bitch. Bitch, I know. Motherfucker, the whole time she fucking me, I'm like, she better not be voiceover narrating in her head right now. Motherfucker, she better not be saying, I bet you're wondering how my ass got here.
Motherfucker, am I in a damn flashback right now?
Motherfucker,
is this a damn formative moment for this bitch?
If this bitch freeze frame on me, I'ma walk out. I can't deal with these new kinds of bitches.
Man, when this bitch turn around, say something mean to me and the audience laughs. You got one of these new laugh track bitches?
Jesus. Well, Lemaire's gonna like that.
Oh man, we've covered some ground on this one.
Have we hit an hour yet? Are we still?
Oh yeah, no, we're past an hour.
Oh,
we're at, like
Jesus.
hour 11.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to wrap it up?
No.
I'm working tomorrow, so I gotta get.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, what were
Anything
we
to plug?
I don't fucking. All right.
Oh wait, were you in the middle of? Were you telling a story?
Was I?
I don't think so. I
was just talking about grinding my dick and balls into the bed.
Oh yeah.
Old hat. All right.
Yeah.
Well, tune in next week to hear what our dads thought of this.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See a lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo heavy petting on a Friday night. Not talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh that's right, it's time to fillet, no need to debate me. I suck until I go ooh wee and spray my white pee. I got that ski.